In the hushed corners of the town of Whispering Hollow, a library stood as a foreboding sentinel of arcane secrets and forgotten whispers. This towering edifice of ancient lore cast shadows that seemed to dance with spectral entities, beckoning those who dared to tread into its mysterious depths. The tale unfurls on a night when the moon shrouds itself in a veil of ominous clouds, casting the library's grand facade into an eerie half-light. In this fateful moment, the librarian, Elias Blackwood, a man of solitude with a penchant for forbidden knowledge, discovered an ancient tome hidden within the labyrinthine shelves, a tome that held the keys to an eldritch dimension beyond mortal comprehension. As Elias delved into the cryptic pages, a spectral energy seemed to pulse through the library, awakening long-dormant spirits. The air itself became a conduit for the otherworldly, carrying whispers that slithered through the dusty corridors. Patrons, unsuspecting of the looming horror, continued their nocturnal quests for knowledge. The library's architecture, once a testament to the pursuit of enlightenment, now transformed into a shadowy realm where reality and nightmare converged. Each creak of a floorboard, each flickering candle, seemed to resonate with an ancient malevolence that seeped from the very fabric of the building. Late one desolate night, as a spectral fog clung to the library's exterior like a ghostly shroud, Elias found himself ensnared in a ritualistic dance with the supernatural. Arcane symbols etched themselves upon the library's walls, and forbidden incantations echoed through the hallowed halls. Unbeknownst to Elias, the veil between worlds began to fray, and an unspeakable horror awakened in the library's forgotten recesses. The once quiet library burgeoned with eldritch energies, distorting reality and plunging the patrons into a collective nightmare. Whispers became disembodied wails, and the very books lining the shelves seemed to writhe with unseen entities. The library, once a bastion of knowledge, became a grotesque theater where the macabre played out its ghastly performance. Patrons, oblivious to the impending doom, continued their scholarly pursuits, unaware that their footsteps resonated with a spectral cadence. Shadows twisted into grotesque shapes, and the spectral fog outside crept through the windows like a malevolent entity, hungry for the souls dwelling within. As the supernatural energies reached a crescendo, the library's once imposing architecture contorted into grotesque forms, and the ambient whispers grew into anguished cries. Elias, driven by an insatiable thirst for forbidden knowledge, became a vessel for the eldritch force, his very essence a conduit for the horrors that sought to breach the fabric of reality. The patrons, trapped in a nightmarish kaleidoscope of swirling shadows, began to witness manifestations of their deepest fears. The boundary between the tangible and the spectral blurred, and the library itself seemed to breathe with an unholy sentience. In the depth of this eldritch nightmare, a lone detective, Eleanor Hart, arrived to investigate the strange occurrences plaguing the once sacred library. As she crossed the threshold, the library responded with a malevolent welcome, its spectral energies intensifying in the presence of an intruder. Eleanor navigated the shifting labyrinth of distorted reality, her every step echoing in a dissonant harmony with the library's unholy symphony. Arcane symbols illuminated her path, revealing a trail of dread leading to the heart of the supernatural maelstrom. And then, in the culmination of this cosmic horror, Eleanor confronted Elias, now a vessel for an entity that hungered for release. The library, a conduit for eldritch energies, seemed to breathe in anticipation, as if the very building awaited Eleanor's decision, a decision that would seal the fate of Whispering Hollow and its accursed library. In a moment of grim realization, Eleanor understood that the only way to banish the eldritch entity and restore the library's sanctity was to sacrifice herself. With a resolve born of desperation, she uttered an incantation that bound the malevolent force within the confines of an ancient sigil. The library convulsed, as if purging itself of the supernatural taint. Shadows retreated, and the air, thick with malevolence, dissipated. As Eleanor succumbed to the eldritch force, the library's architecture reverted to its former, stoic self. In the aftermath, the library stood in silence, bearing the scars of an otherworldly ordeal. The once echoing whispers faded, replaced by an oppressive stillness that clung to the air. The supernatural fog outside dispersed, leaving the town of Whispering Hollow in a somber quietude. The library, now bereft of its eldritch aura, beckoned patrons with an air of trepidation. Its shelves, once home to forbidden tomes, now held only the remnants of a nightmarish chapter that had unfolded within its walls. The tale of the haunted library became a cautionary legend, passed down through generations, a chilling reminder of the consequences that befall those who seek knowledge beyond the veil of the mundane. As the town resumed its quiet existence, the library's legacy endured, a spectral monument to the thin line that separates the mundane from the supernatural. So, let this tale be etched into the annals of Whispering Hollow, a story of a library that harbored horrors beyond imagination and a detective who sacrificed herself to seal the eldritch abyss that threatened to consume an entire town. The echoes of that fateful night linger, a lingering resonance that whispers through the books and corridors of the haunted library, a testament to the eternal dance between mortal curiosity and the eldritch forces that lie in wait beyond the veil of the known. Once upon a spectral eve in the enigmatic town of Holleridge, where the fog-wrapped streets seemed to conceal whispers of long-forgotten secrets, a tale unfolded that transcended the boundaries of reality and plunged into the abyss of the supernatural. The story commenced with a death that sent ripples through the very fabric of the town. Richard Harrington, the venerable librarian known for his scholarly pursuits and unassuming demeanor, was discovered lifeless in the dimly lit basement of Holleridge's ancient library. This chilling event marked the genesis of a harrowing narrative that would ensnare the town in a web of unsolved mysteries and eldritch horrors. As the townsfolk grappled with the news of Richard's demise, Detective Amelia Hayes, a seasoned investigator with an uncanny intuition, found herself thrust into the heart of an inscrutable enigma. The library, with its towering shelves laden with time-worn tomes and the echoes of countless tales, became the stage for a macabre drama that would unfold in the shadows. The crime scene itself bore witness to a tableau of the arcane, a dimly lit chamber adorned with cryptic symbols, reminiscent of an occult ritual. The air within the library's depths hung heavy with an indescribable energy, an unsettling aura that beckoned Amelia into the labyrinth of the unknown. As Detective Hayes delved into Richard's life, she unearthed an unsettling pattern, a series of dreams that plagued the librarian in the hallowed hours of night. In these nocturnal visions, a shadowy figure whispered secrets that echoed through the corridors of Richard's troubled mind. The townsfolk, already steeped in superstitious lore, speculated that the library itself harbored an ancient curse. Rumors of a forbidden tome hidden within the library's depths added a layer of disquiet to the investigation. As Amelia sifted through Richard's personal effects, she uncovered a collection of esoteric texts bound in worn leather, each filled with cryptic symbols. The librarian's notes, scribbled feverishly in the margins, hinted at a descent into forbidden realms, a pursuit that blurred the line between scholarly curiosity and madness. One storm-laden night, as the town slept under a canopy of inky clouds, Amelia ventured deeper into the library's labyrinthine corridors. A concealed chamber, dusty and forgotten, unveiled itself, a chamber adorned with unsettling relics and an atmosphere that whispered of unspeakable secrets. Within this hidden space, a portal to the supernatural beckoned, and Amelia's investigation took a turn into uncharted territories. A subterranean vault beneath the library, previously hidden from prying eyes, became the nexus of a cosmic struggle. The air within pulsed with an otherworldly chill, and the walls bore witness to unsettling carvings that seemed to pulse with an ancient malevolence. Amelia, undeterred by the growing whispers of spectral unrest, pressed forward with a determination that bordered on the brink of the irrational. In her relentless pursuit of the truth, Amelia uncovered fragments of a dark prophecy hidden within the forbidden text. The pact Richard had sealed transcended the mortal realm, entwining the fate of the town with an ancient, inscrutable power that hungered for dominion over Holleridge. The ritual required to thwart the malevolent force demanded sacrifices. Armed with her unwavering determination, Amelia initiated the arcane proceedings within the heart of the library. The air crackled with arcane energy, and the surroundings blurred as the veil between dimensions wavered. Holleridge, caught in the throes of a cosmic struggle, held its breath as the boundary between the known and the unknowable thinned. In a cataclysmic climax, the eldritch entity was wrestled back into the shadows from whence it came. The supernatural maelstrom that had gripped Holleridge slowly subsided, leaving the town in a state of eerie calm. Amelia, having paid a price known only to the enigmatic forces at play, emerged from the ordeal marked by ethereal scars that spoke of her battles with the unknown. Holleridge, awakening from the nightmarish stupor, found itself on the precipice of a new reality, one where the library, once a nexus of forbidden knowledge, stood as a silent witness to the horrors that had unfolded within its walls. Amelia, hailed as the savior of Holleridge, carried the weight of an otherworldly truth that transcended the limits of comprehension. As the echoes of the supernatural ordeal lingered in the town's collective memory, Holleridge bore the scars of an encounter with forces beyond mortal understanding. The library, once a sanctuary of learning, now stood as a somber reminder of the perils that accompany the pursuit of forbidden knowledge. So the tale of Holleridge comes to a close, a story of murder, horror, and a police investigation that spiraled into the realms of the supernatural. As you walk away from this chilling narrative, remember the cautionary whispers that echo through the town, and let the shadows of Holleridge serve as a testament to the boundaries of human curiosity and the unfathomable horrors that lurk in the unseen corners of our existence.